Aha. Ahoy. I'm still eating my sandwich. But now y'all get to watch me eat it. Yeah. Hoy! Y'all wanna watch me eat a sandwich? Hello. I'm gonna eat a sandwich. I should have gotten a sandwich PNG. Do I have a sandwich? I don't think so. I got a Beppis. That doesn't really count. Oh. I have bread. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. Here's my sandwich. Ow. Here's my sandwich. Do you like it? Mmm. Mmm. In the beginning, people see you talking to yourself and me eating a sandwich. Yes. I mean, that's basically my streams, isn't it? This is some good yeast. Mmm. So how's it going? How's the wife? I know you said yeah, she found out about the art addiction, but other than that, how's she being? My sandwich filling is falling out. The bread in my bread sandwich is... Oh, that was Faf too? Oh, sorry. Well, bring back Faf too. I want to talk about his wife. Is she single? She will be in next week. It's a wife. Faffy, do you know what a wife is? Something rich people have. You know poor people can get married, right? I love this sandwich, but it's so messy. I always lose the filling. What? You just gotta go out and find a wife. There are literally people looking for husbands. Like me. See, I like my cape because it doubles as like a little a little bib. It's like a bib. It holds the food. It holds my food. It catches my food so I can eat it later. Where do I put this plate? Oh no. I need to clean my desk. There's no room for my plate. Like I could put it right here, but that's kind of where my hands and my cat goes. Jonathan, my cat, is scratching the chair again. Store one lunch to last the whole day on the Cape. Yeah. It's got like secret pockets. Secret pockets, they have snacks. Like fuzzy peaches. Y'all want a fuzzy peach? Hang on, let me just... I dropped my... I dropped my slowpoke. I got a slowpoke. Hang on, let me get rid of this bread. Oh, here. Whee! Oh, bye. Just eat that. Bunkin' Dunkin'. No room for food is a difficulty tweak I have yet to patch. Difficulty tweak. What? Who? What? Am I dumb? Why don't I understand that? Is that a reference? Or am I just dumb? Let me just crinkle my cape and get some cat hair covered peach rings. Hang on. Ugh. How am I confused? Good question. Good question. You got some adult stuff today. Me too. I like worked or something. I like Fuzzy peach ring time. Get to relax, play Outer Worlds for the rest of the day. I've never played that game. I've heard of it. I actually don't know what it is, but I've heard of it. I'm sure somebody has told me to play it before. Been trying to avoid it and back to it. Is it like a game like content gets added, or is it like a start to? Is it like an RPG? Is there a start and an end, or is it like MMO? Where do I put this plate? Help! I put it on top of my yellow submarine. Okay. But I will like a peach. And I don't mean me. There's more MMO. We basically logged off for the week to come back behind on work. So like IRL. If you leave work for a week, you get behind on payments because you don't get money. Played it for 1 hour with Games Pass and you fell in love with it. Some games are like that. Some games are literally just like you turn it on and you're just like, oh, this is my game. This is it. This is the game that will take up all of my time for the next 3 years. Your Game Pass ran out, you bought it off Steam. The mark of true love, you pay for the game. When I was finding a place for my plate, that's the word. I was looking for a place for my plate, and I accidentally knocked my slowpoke Pokemon card, if you will, off my desk and I instinctively kicked it away from me. And I was gonna say that I got that card from work because someone left it and it's been there for like a year. So I was like, they're not coming back for that Snorlax. I'll give it a home. So it's now my Snorlax. Not Snorlax, it's Slowpoke. It's my it's my Slowpoke thingy. My spooky thing. Slowpoke evolves into a Snorlax. Yeah, didn't you know that? Didn't you know? Facts. And then Snorlax evolves into Scizor. It's a special Galarian breed. They're weird. I'm scooting closer, so I actually sit up straight instead of slouch. You missed that game, bro. It's generation 7.325. Like it happened for a split second, man. If you weren't there, you would only, you had to be in the right place at the right time, man. Digimon? That's not until patch 97544T2Q. You always miss the cool stuff. It reminds me of that time, like, apparently there's like this database for like past Minecraft versions. And there was this one version type that was so obscure and was missing for years. It was like 1 point something, but it was only up for like 10 minutes. And if someone didn't update their game before the new patch or updated it after, it was lost. So everyone assumed it was just gone. And then this one lady, this one girl, this one chick, this one human being on like Tumblr was like, you know what? I haven't played Minecraft in like 10 years. What if it's the patch? And it was! This lady updated her Minecraft in the brief 10 minutes that patch existed. So now it's available for everyone. Thanks to her. You hear a lot of hype around baseball player cards. Are those also Pokemon? Yeah. So the baseball cards are the special 225 beta deck. They're super overpowered, but they can only be used in very certain situations. If you do not have the correct deck for it, it just does not work at all. It just, you might as well throw it in the trash. 225, 2 beta deck, 24-25, yeah. But then there's 25-26, and that makes it a bit easier for the Pokemon and the baseball cards to work in tandem, but it's still very, very, very limited. Yeah. It's the same thing of like, at work we sell Magic the Gathering cards. Well, we kind of do. We have them, but we're not getting any more in stock. But anyway, the Magic the Gathering is also a set of Pokemon cards, but they only work in a specific rule set. And in that rule set, you can only use Charizard. Where am I recoded? Title screen. I've not started the game yet. We've played other games, but not this one. We've not started this one. Also remind me to turn off the music because we will get copyright stricken. The answer is that. Yeah. Winnie the Pooh character is based on Winnie the Pooh, by the way. Did you know that? It's not a very well-known fact. Y'all, I keep offering, but none of y'all respond. Do you want the Fuzzy Peach or not? Winnie the who? Yeah, Winnie the Boo. We don't sell fuzzy plums here. This is a peach only zone. If you do not main peach, get out. Naked kiwi. Kiwi is the one exception. Well, strawberries are okay. Normally fuzz. Have you ever mistaken a kiwi for a kiwi? They're very, very similar, and I have in fact done that before. Before I even knew kiwis existed, I ate a kiwi by accident. It tastes nothing like the bird. You thought it was based off Kim Jong-un. The fruit, the bird, or the New Zealander? Yes. Where's New Zealand? That's the one next to Australia, right? Yeah? I'm sorry, I'm still learning the new geomology. I don't know what this above ground is like. It's next to Australia, right? You know nothing of gemology? So my guess is yours. I think that's the one next to Australia. Took a chomp out of a guy named Parker, knew he was in the wrong, and he's just yelled, "Crikey! I've been bit by a bloody cave dweller fella!" It is next to Australia? Cool. I wrote a school paper about that, actually. I went through about 12 years of school in the span of like 3 weeks. That's why I remember none of it. But I wrote a school paper about a guy in New Zealand. No, I wrote a paper about Mount Everest. The first guy to climb First guy? One of the guys, I think he was the first to climb Mount Everest, and he was from New Zealand, and that's like the only thing I remember. I don't know why I remember this New Zealand part. Also, the fact that Lord of the Rings was mostly filmed in New Zealand. Those are my New Zealand facts. I'm so smart. I am the smartest little human being you'll ever find. I'm also adorable. You don't see that every day. Most people are either cute or smart. Never both. But me, I got both. You didn't know the Lord of the Rings fact? Oh yeah. It's mostly in New Zealand. If not all. I think there's even a place in New Zealand that's like it might be the original set of like Hobbiton? It's been so long since I watched the movies, I apologize. The place where the hobbits lived, it's Hobbiton. Hobbit Town, habitually hobbits. Concerning hobbits. Thought that joke was gonna take a different direction? What different direction? Huh? Huh? feel like I missed the punchline of that joke, I'm not gonna lie. There was a documentary where two guys went from where to the beginning was set and hiked across New Zealand to where Mordor was set. Yeah. Yeah. Hobbiton! Yay! I remember the movie. I have not watched since I was like... Actually, I watched it when I was in college. In the 2 days I was at college, I watched it. We marathoned it over a weekend. We were there for 2 days and we watched it over the course of 3 days. Yeah. You don't remember anything? Like of the documentary or the movies? You've seen the movies, right? Have we talked about this? I feel like we've talked about this, Faffy. Have we talked about this? Never seen anything? When are you free? What weekend are you free? We need 12 hours. 12 hours straight. We are watching extended edition marathoning. Who wants to join? You never seen anything to do with the small lads in rings. Just so you know, Frodo is a liar. That's all you need to know. Well, Frodo's not really a liar. I mean that the writing is lying when it tells you that Frodo is the hero. Prez of the castle, what up, my guy? It's a cultural phenomenon. It must be experienced. Yes. Even if you dislike it, you have to watch it. It's just like a rite of passage for humanity. Really. You're off the 18th? Of what month? What's the 18th? This. What this? This Friday. That's a week! That's next week. No, it's next week? Yeah, that's... Oh my gosh, it's the 10th. It's the 10th! Oh, no. Oh, what month you said this? Oh. Next week it'd be. So that's a Friday. I can... So is it just the 18th? Like, what about the 17th and 19th? Because like I said, we need 12 hours. Well, we need 12 hours if we want to have time to eat food and bathroom breaks. If we're just going straight through, we only need like 10 and a half. Valentine's is 3 days away. Have you anything for the women? You better have something for the women. It's shaped the genre in filmmaking, said genre. Yeah. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I think I prefer, like, I think I like the concept of Lord of the Rings more than the series itself. I just like world building. I like fantasy world building a lot. They're good. It's a good story. It's good movies. It's really well made, especially for the year. But like, you know, I just like the concept of the world. No one is alone on Valentine's Day. Thanks, Prez. I'll be working while a bunch of couples have fun. I'll be working alone. No, it's not true. There'll be other people with me. Hand over the hands. Can I throw them to you? I like throwing hands. won't be alone because you'll be in my mind. You're right. You right. You right. I'll be in the kitchen, sad because everyone else has someone, and I'll be like, Prez. A card game shop? It's a cafe. I work in a cafe, but it does do a lot of things. Your favorite line to yell when playing fighting games is best calming down. My cat with these hands. That's a good one. That's a good one. Anyway, to answer the question, Bunk and Duncan, can I just call you Bunk? To answer your question, Bunk, what was the question? Card game shop? Yeah, okay, yeah, so it's a cafe, yeah, and it's mainly a cafe. It is a cafe, but we also have, like, board games. It's a board game cafe, so you don't have to play board games, but we have board games that you can play if you would like while you drink your coffee. And we also sell, the old owners were really big on the retail of like selling the board games and card games, stuff like that. We're not so much so. So we're kind of just getting rid of the stock. Quack! Hello! Hi, Haley! Hi! Anyways, yeah, so it's kind of like a nerd cafe, but also you don't have to be a nerd to come hang out kind of thing. Also children, unfortunately. Chicken sandwich, you need a joint like that around where you live or in the vicinity. It's a cool concept. It's a really cool concept. Right now, really, the only issue is not enough people know we exist. But we're getting there. It's getting good. Getting good. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I like the cafe aspect. We have another employee that's really on the board game aspect though. So it's well balanced. Worst pickup lines? Are you looking for a wife? You're looking at the point things, it was like, huh, what's this? It's exactly what you thought it was. Quack. You held the cup logo the entire time around the mall. Thank you, Faffy. I appreciate the free advertising. I appreciate you paying us to advertise the cafe. Adds it with an asterisk and the children, unfortunately. See, like, I'm just not a fan of kids. That's the only thing. But they're away from me. And I just block out the noise. The playroom is in the back. So I just ignore it. I am looking for a wife, yes. But I am also the wife. I would also accept a husband, honestly. First thing Faffy did, we came home. Look where I went. Did he not tell you? Did I not tell you? Cafe? Punt the baby, yes. Oh, you didn't know the name of the cafe. Because I guess I never mentioned it on stream for, like, you know, doxing safety issues. So that makes sense. And we don't really talk outside of streams, so. Yeah. Makes sense. Is the music playing? Can y'all hear it? It says it's playing. I can't tell, though. Can I touch your hand? You want to tell your friends you've been touched by an angel? Ah! Okay, now I hear music. Okay. I love D&D. Ah! Oh. Why is Slime Friend getting chopped off? Ha! There we go. I must be a wizard because I surely know how to cast a spell on me. Ah! Ah! You gave slime and now you must leave. Okay, bye, Haley. Thanks for the quack. Quack, quack. And the friend. And the slime friend. The emotional support slime. Must be a mind flayer because you can't... I can't get you out of my head. Can't see who redeems what, apparently? Oh. Interesting. Your race is resistant to charms, but apparently not to yours. Well, I mean, resistance still means it. Even if you're resistant. Honey? Even if you're resistant, you can still get charmed. It's just harder. So, which means that when it happens, the person is extra. Extra. When I saw you, I must have failed my save against awestruck. I'm stealing all of these, you know that, right? I'm stealing all of them for when I inevitably get in a situation where pickup lines would be applicable. Someday in like 7 years. Yes! I like having permission. Because it makes me feel less guilty for stealing stuff. I mean, they're pretty good. They're real solid. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm definitely more of the musical bard. Like I enjoy my stories. I enjoy the wit, the jokes, the funny, the charisma. But I'm definitely more of a musical bard. Sometimes brain just work too slow for wit. Your fave bard is less fave bard is less musical and actually a traveling storyteller. Ooh, who they at? Who they? We can tag team. I'll provide the little guitar ditty while they tell their tales. Follows adventures around to chronicle their stories. Ah, the bonk! The bonk! I remember the bonk. The bard monk. My brain died. I think I need water. Hydrate, guys. Ah! Hit your microphone, guys. Hydrate, hit the microphone. If you don't have a microphone, get one. Go to the store right now. Well, not right now, actually, because I'm streaming. Once I'm done streaming, go to the store, get a microphone, and bonk it, okay? My cat is here. Priorities, yes. I am the priority here. The store is open almost every day. Am I live every day? No. Stores are open for like 12 hours a day, 8 hours a day. Am I live for 8 hours a day? No. Therefore, you must prioritize the thing that happens less often, right? Therefore, me. I always forget how long slime stays for. I think he gets stuck in my hair. I struggle leaving. I hit the mic again. Well, actually, I keep hitting the pop filter. That's very different. I also would die for slime. My emotional support friend. Fun fact, I chose the blue one because I lost my hat. I chose the blue one because I lost my hat temporarily. I don't know who remembers this, but there was when I was a younger lass, I lost my hat. I couldn't find it, but then I found emotional support slime and they were blue. So I put them on my head. Hey! Give me my hat back. Oi! Give me my hat. You can see that, Redeem? Maybe the mobile app was just... I broke. Headpads! Better headpads! I mean, now your hand's gonna be all slimy, but it's worth it, right? Just rub the slime right into my hair. Yeah. Well, here's a reminder, guys. If I do something really adorable, you should clip it. If I do something adorable or funny or just anything that you think I would like to rewatch this someday, or even if not, if you like someone else might want to rewatch this someday, you should clip it. It helps a ton. Alright, plug over. Yeah, Faffy, my mod, my main clipper man, ain't here right now. He's actually a ghost. He's not actually here. We're all just delusional. He's passed on to another land. And I can still hear his voice. His ghost is telling me that he's stuck on an island. Is anyone really aware that they died, though? Is anyone really aware? Well, here's your FYI. FYI, for your information, you are dead. Wake up. You're welcome, Faffy. Hi! Pure joy. I thank you, Press. Okay, so what say we to actually getting to this game? Huh? 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 What say we to actually playing some Kingdom Hearts? I need to plug in my controller, and I think I actually need to close this. Also, just so y'all know, this is a 100% totally legit copy of the game. But 40 minutes in, we get gameplay. It's too soon? Alright, well, I'll just leave it closed then. Well, I mean, Bunk says let's go. I think the living trumps the dead. I'm sorry, Faffy. Of course it's fair. Sorry for the music. Just 1 second, guys. I just have to switch some stuff over because I forgot to plug in my controller. There you go. There's your music. Now I just have to make sure this is routed properly. Good. Okay, everything else should do. Everything else should... Actually, wait. I have to restart this. Hang on. Okay. Clarence? That's a name of a mind flayer. I mean, his name's actually Clarota, but they all called him Clarence. It's a legit copy because the cover was the normal artwork, not some MS Paint sketch. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's just a limited copy. Only 10 exist in the entire world. I was just such a fan back when it was created in 2000 whatever. There was a shot in the dark that landed in a bullseye next town over. Okay, let's turn off the music. I need to open the game. I need to put the game in. I was like, why is it just a white screen? What did I break? The cartridge's not in the system. Streamers play games? No. Since when? Good question. That we just panicked. How's the volume? It looks good on my end. Okay, but let me know if it gets too loud or quiet. Okay? Cool? Cool. There is volume. Yes. Volume is Giod. Alright, thanks guys. Why are we on this screen? Here you go. Now you can see the beautiful fake artwork. It's okay, I can't read. Okay, new game.
Goodbye.
No, not goodbye.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. We're just jumping right into this. Okay, also, remind me to turn off the volume, okay?
Promise me, Namine.
I know that there's a copyright coming. I'm just gonna do it right now, actually. Okay, copyright song! Together we make one really not well-off human. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so for those of you who weren't here, actually, I should probably explain a little bit. Volume or music? Yeah, I unplugged the controller so I wouldn't get copyright struck, because this is a copyright song. When you walk away, you won't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. You can still hear me, right? You can still hear me? Used to say you put the hot in hot mess, but you learned that's not enough. Truly what you must become is a spicy disaster. You can't hear me? Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. Okay, so, for those of you who were not here previously, you can't hear a word I'm saying? Okay. For those who weren't here previously, I am doing a Kingdom Hearts marathon. And I started this (2019). I started this marathon in 2019 with Birth by Sleep. We are going through the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts series in timeline order, best to the abilities, because some games kind of overlap. So we've played Birth by Sleep. We've played Kingdom Hearts 1. We've played Chain of Memories. We've played 358 Days Over 2. We've played Kingdom Hearts 2, which we actually totally 100%ed. And got the secret ending and everything. It was super cool. And I think that's all of them so far. Hang on. I just realized, I think from me unplugging the controller, it broke the sound. Oh, I'm big dumb. I am such big dumb. We gotta go. Hang on. You're a beholder, and look at you. You realize your eyes have never beheld beauty until I saw you. I didn't learn from last time. Remember Pirates or any PC game? Right. Unplugging controller bad. I'll just cry, I guess. Just turn that off. Like that. Can I skip this? Why is it white? What did I do? I'm seeing game. I think you're seeing white. So your boss in Kingdom Hearts 1, for a second you thought you had to beat him? Yeah, the super bosses. I did break it in some other way. Hang on. Oh, that's why I opened my console twice. I opened my DS console twice, and that kind of glitched it. That's why. There we go. See, I opened both of my Nintendo DS's and only put the game into one of them, and I was capturing the wrong one. That's on me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I did not fight the super bosses in Kingdom Hearts 1. I just didn't. I didn't. I did in Kingdom Hearts 2 though. I skipped it. Oh.
One to stop the darkness from spreading, and the other to put all the lost hearts back where they belong.
Is that what we did?
To tell the truth, neither one was easy. But I sure was glad to be the cricket to write down what happened.
Wait, what? Wait,
Both
what?
sitting quiet, right
What
here
do we
in
do
the
with the
studio.
movie?
But now, looks like the only thing left in one of them is a
Boofy.
silver line.
Um,
Of course.
Just make
maybe
it
that's
Boofy.
because they're the only words
It's
this book
Boofy
is
now.
meant to hold. And it's time to close it for good. But who exactly is this nominee?
oh! Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. Huh? That's too big brain for me. What are we talking about? Sorry.
A mysterious message.
Mysterious message.
I certainly didn't write it. And you know, I never once let the journal out of my sight.
Okay, I can't tab out of the game or else it lags.
Would have had a chance.
I mean, I can't look away from my DS. I can't put it down or else it will lag. It's a little old.
Sounds like somebody needs help and doesn't know what to do. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Of course, but how?
It's
Oh,
not lagging, is it?
Completely blank.
Sure, the words you wrote are gone, but that doesn't mean the journal is empty.
Hey, Goofy, what's up? Who's leaving? What? What'd I miss? Oh, bye, Prez. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for talking with us. Bye. Thanks for the pickup lines. Bye. It ain't lagging? Okay, good. So what's happening? I feel like I missed a lot of the reason why we're playing this game. Oh, I need...
Hey, what's going on?
Hang on, let me just close my DS for a second. I need... Hi, Saggy! Ooh. Oh, wait, it's text. It's not an image, it's text. I need text. Ah, that's big! Please, no hints! This is being played blind. This is a blind playthrough. I've never played or seen this game before. Please do not spoil, advice, foreshadow, etc., etc. Please and thank you. We'll put it down here. I'm feeling down here. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. Hello, Soggy. Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Of course it still works, Faffy. What do you take me for? Not sure if Faffy also did this one, but I kind of already explained it, but here you go. In case you wanted a visual reference. How's it going? Oh, you know, pretty good. We're an hour into stream and we just started the game, so we're doing great. We're doing phenomenal. We had a good time chatting, doing some pickup lines. Yeah. You can't spoil? Yeah. How? Faffy, it's in the title. I know you're on mobile, but it's in the title. Okay. Just one second. Okay. So, in game. Oh, how are you doing, Zoggy? Did I ask that? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You should go to bed. But before you go to bed, how is your day? How are you doing? You're tired? Well, then go to bed. Easy. But make sure you leave Twitch up, please, for the view. I'd really appreciate that. You've done nothing all day? I wish I did nothing all day. Ugh. My back hurts. How long has this slide been up for? Oh, you know what? Actually... Oh. I think, I think because I closed the program, it kind of just never realized I had to unslime my head. Yeah. Yeah. So Saki, you should go to bed, but also watch me at the same time. Can you do that as a favor, please? Thanks. So game, you can try. Thank you. That's all I ask. Yeah, just keep one eye open. One eye sleeping. Yes. So yeah, I really feel like I missed things in the game. So Jiminy was reading through his journal. And now we're at the king's castle, I guess. So I guess we're pretty caught up, actually. Alright, let's... yeah. Okay, let's open the DS back up. Even worse, the backspace is right next to the send button. Every time I talk to you, Fafe, I expect typos, so nothing's really changed there.
I think it's gone completely nuts. Nuts? Where?
I like nuts.
What I mean? I don't know what's causing it exactly, but there's something wrong with the worlds inside the journal. And we can't analyze that message for you either.
Isn't there something else we can try?
Gorsh.
So-
Maybe if we could get in there somehow and fix the data.
How do you fix data in a book?
Hey, that's it. We could look for somebody already in the journal.
Hosting Friendos helps boost their discoverability and recommended. Does it?
Great idea, Goofy.
Somebody
Oh.
can explore the data from the inside.
I never realized that. I guess it makes sense,
And I
actually.
think we know just the guy to do it. Am I right, fellas?
I just thought it was hosting. Oh, hi Sora. I thought hosting was just like a, you know, like someone goes to your channel and it's just like they're not live right now, but you can go to see, look at this person that they also like, that they might be in there, kind of thing. Are you still rigged up for auto host? I don't know. Remind you to check. I make no promises, I'm sorry. I will probably forget. Manual host? Makes a difference, maybe? It shouldn't have changed then, unless you actively went in and did it. Okay. Go get that 6-year-old laptop with the sticky trackpad. Just open up. Just go get the sticky trackpad laptop. Open me up, give me 2 views. Wait. What's that on the bottom screen? Oh, that's chat. I was like, what's that text on the black on the bottom screen. It's not showing up on my end, on my system. It's just chat. I'm thirsty in more ways than one, if you know what I mean. Stay hydrated, kids. Drink your water. Ah, delicious water. Oh, what? Can you hear me? Step forward. I can hear you, but I won't. Use that to move around and B to jump. Which one's B? I'm using a PlayStation controller, as you should be. Hold R and use. Or just slide along the map on the touchscreen. I totally have a touchscreen, yeah. See, look. See? I have a touchscreen. You thought I was joking. You thought I was lying. I got a touchscreen. I got a touchscreen. Look at this. Look at this. Here's Sara in his wonderful Nintendo DS quality, upscaled. Okay. Okay, move. Okay, that's lock on. Okay, so you lock. So controller you lock on and then move it. Okay. And okay, so circle is B. This is base graphics, yeah. Can I jump off? I don't like how you have to do that to change the camera, but we'll have to deal with it. Power sleeps within you. If you give it the form, it will give you strength. Just well. Just take a pen to my computer screen. You mean my DS screen? I'm using a legitimate 3DS right now. Legitimate 3DS. Playing this DS game. The legitimate DS screen, yes. So you all know me, right? You all know me? You all know? You all understand my preference? My philosophy is kill them before they kill you. In all situations. Even if it is not the best situation, we will always just kill them before they kill us. Powerful warrior, invincible courage. Short of a terrible distraction. Even grocery shopping, yes. Grocery shopping is it's a literal battlefield. Like, have you ever tried to get to the ice cream when it's on sale? It's terrifying. Your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? Can we give up attack? Eat before errands? Alright. We like vibing. I always forget I can move my eyebrows. You don't know what you gotta eat because the fam be home soon. You'll get dragged away. Just tell them you're in a very important meeting. You gotta tell them you're in a very important meeting, but it's a meeting that they can join if they would like. Okay. We don't need defense, do we? Ignoring the fact that which game was it? I think it was Kingdom Hearts 1. I kept dying because I didn't have defense. The power of a guardian, kindness to aid friends, disgusting, throw it away. We don't need friendship. You were already following on Twitter, you misread and clicked unfollow. Thanks for the follow. I actually did that once. Someone I was following on the timeline showed up and I was like, bro, this person's really cool. So I went to follow them, but then I just unfollowed them. Oh, it wasn't me. It was Donald. Oh, what? They stopped moving. Today I will simply unanimate. Oh, okay. I was not expecting them to just stop moving. Okay. I think I'll join them. Hang on. Back in business. I'm still moving. I'm still moving. Ah, there we go. There we go. Can you hear me? You can still hear me, right? Okay, cool. Man, business takes care of... Oh, I moved. Take care of rewriting Sora. That hurts. I don't like that angle. You love the art on this model? It's great. I should make a command for like that leads to like my rigger and my artist and stuff. They're super cool. Go back to I'm on the floor. I am on the floor. I'm this close to the floor. Stop showing love. Yeah, I love my art as well. My artist, freaking amazing. I love it. It fits the character so well. Out of character talking right now. It looks so nice. I love it. As soon as I saw the style, I was like, that's it. That's the one. This is the one I want. Yeah. I mean, I do have links down in like the about me's and stuff. There's a section for credits. So you can go down there and like find them, but having like a command in chat would probably be a really good idea. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do that after stream if I remember. Probably not. Yeah, well, I think you can. There's just a separate tab. You can't see it like while watching the stream, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, I really like this. I really like the style. Yeah, it's just like a separate tab. So if you're on my mobile, it's kind of unfortunate, which is another reason why the command would be really useful. So anyways, apparently we're rewriting Sora. The Kingdom Hearts authors, the writing team of Kingdom Hearts was like, we don't like Sora's character anymore, so we're just gonna create an entirely different character, but he's gonna be named Sora, and we're not gonna really acknowledge it at all. It's kind of like Chain of Memories, except he doesn't go back to how he was before. You degraded yourself from PC to mobile for a day, showing you how the mobile users see the stream. Yeah, just pretend you're doing it for research. That's what you do. Let's rewrite Sora to be the same again. Oh wait, he was already playing. LOL. Yeah. Yeah. How do we get on this topic? Oh, that actually, this actually reminds me. I've been meaning to create like a channel point redeem that like brings back Beta Brie temporarily, like for like 5 minutes. Beta Brie, yeah. Yeah, Beta Brie. Explain my sins. No, it's just my original VTuber. Like I started off as a PNG tuber. Let me close the DS. Yeah, PNG tuber. I started as a PNG tuber, and then I got a job, and then could afford this. PNG. We don't need full body, do we? Y'all never saw full body. Here we go. Here's my baby picture. This is my baby picture. That's what we're doing on stream now. Yeah, she's so baby. Wood head pat. I didn't have the means for head pats back then. I was a noob. I was a goober. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, hang on. We'll do this. There you go. Now you're head patting her. Just there. There you go. Sunburnt neck and all. Shut up. It was my first time out. It was my first time seeing the sun, okay? I had just escaped the caves. I had just left the caves. I didn't even know what sunlight was. So I didn't know what sunscreen was. So I got sunburned. It's not that complicated. Yeah, but anyways, that's my original model, I guess you could say. Sunburn doesn't exist for you. Just lightly roast. It's like is it like coffee? You're either a medium or a dark roast. Not quite. Just gets a bit crispy. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here, baby picture. We're done with you. Okay. Go from caramel chocolate to dark chocolate? What does caramel chocolate look like? Is it just lighter chocolate? Find you delicious? Well, I hate to say it, but I'm not a huge fan of chocolate. I'm not a chocolate person. But I am talking about the food, okay? I'm talking about the food. like, yeah. Even if I don't like chocolate, you love me. Okay. I'll take your word for it. So anyways, what are we doing? Who's talking? They're all in a pile. Why am I yawning? We've barely started the game and I'm already getting tired. Your ego is big enough for all of us. If you had to fit your entire ego into a room, and like you had to fill the corners, how big would the room be? This is a question to everyone in chat. How big would your ego room be? Tired of Sora's blank personality. Yeah, just give me Goofy. Just give me Goofy. Give me Goofy. A moving box. Okay, but those come in multiple sizes though. Are we talking about like the Tupperwares with the wheels? Or are we talking about like a 12 by 12 box? Cardboard box. What kind of room? If you had to fill up an entire room corner to corner with your ego, how big would the room be? The universe is theorized to be a contained space within a collection of other universes. That's fair. One of those standard boxes, one that you can live in if needed. You mean yours? You mean the one box that you have that has 5 of your 10 shirts in? That you still have not unpacked? As big as a house, so you probably break the room. Well, I mean, like, just like so your room would be the size of a house. Should I answer this question too? I suppose I should. Before getting my model, I'd say my ego was probably at like a cup. Just a tiny little like figurine box, maybe. But now that I have this, now that you see this, what you see here, my ego has skyrocketed. I feel powerful. I feel like I can destroy the world. So, my box would be like a 10 foot by 10 foot bedroom that happens to have a PC with 2 monitors, a giant desk, a dresser, a bed, and a closet with the door always open. I'm just describing my bedroom. My ego is the size of my bedroom because once I leave the bedroom, it all just washes away. My bedroom is where Bree resides. When I leave the bedroom, Bree stays behind. So anyway, we rigged it so he can use the Keyblade already. Wait, what is happening? I feel like I missed so much. Should we just restart? Should we just restart? I don't know what's happening. We're on the 3rd text box and I don't know what's going on. You're confident in yourself even when you shouldn't be? Still as big as a house? Alright. Alright. Now he can help us unglitch the journal data. Again, how do you glitch a book? A book is paper and ink and wood. How do you glitch a book? Thank you for clipping my ego. Is something wrong? Could be something gumming up the system. Is it a gummy ship? I hope they're those Flintstone fruit gummy vitamins. Wait here. We'll hop next door and have a look. Well, I guess Chip and Dale figured the problem out. So, Your Majesty, what is it we're doing exactly? Yeah, please tell me. I don't know. Oh, somebody wrote a strange message in Jiminy's journal. That's a terrible Mickey voice. And the only way to find out who is by it but that book analyzed book. What does the message say? They're hurting, but what? They're hurting will be mended when you... No! I'm still confused. No, that can't be right. Really? Pretty sure that's what it said, Germany. What? Not the message! Look at the monitor! What's he doing there? Gosh, I thought Sora said he was alone in that dream. When did Sora speak? I feel like we're missing story. I feel like we're missing cutscenes. Wait, what dream? What dream? What was the dream? Are we talking about Chain of Memories? What's happening? This is why you don't stop playing a series like this for freaking a year. How come it's not what we're seeing? Someone's re-rate. Oh, hello. Who are you? Who is speaking? Can I just sit for a second? I'm confused. I've put the controller down. I don't know what's happening. We're 5 minutes into this game, and I don't know what's going on. I feel like I missed so much by talking with chat. The usual Kingdom Hearts experience? Yeah, I guess. I suppose. I think I just need to calm my brain down. I've just kind of wired myself up. Just gotta take a moment to relax. Just breathe in and out. No calm? No calm? Only panic? Roll for initiative. Oh, shoot. Frick. Where are my dice? Oh, no. Ah, I almost dropped my water bottle. Where are my dice? Okay, we're using blue. We're using blue. This is the first one I grabbed. We're using blue. Hang on. I gotta freaking open the container. Where's my D20? I got a 17. My passive perception. Oh. 13? I think it's 13. I don't see it coming. Oh no, what is it? What's happening? Air in my back? What? Come on, man. Where's my explosion? What? What? Frick. Frick is right. Where is my explosion? I feel scammed for you, Faffy. Man, I hate it when this happens. It makes me sad. I could say that I did that on purpose, but I actually startled myself by hitting the play button on the explosion sound effect. Alright, it should be working now. Okay. Yes, yeah, I keep all of my dice just in the drawer right next to me. And I know exactly where they are. They're in the very back, because if they're in the front, Jonathan will steal them. Okay. So what's going on? I want to assume that is the cricket. Jiminy. Who's stealing my dice? Jonathan! Jonathan steals my dice. He also steals my water, and he steals my headphones, and my charger, and my bookmarks. He's a little thief. He does also steal my heart, you're correct. Yeah, he's the secondary menace to society. See, I'm the menace to society, Jonathan is menace to the house. No sign of him. Watch out! Heartless! How do you do a Mickey voice? Use your powers! Use my what? I was literally born 20 minutes ago. Errands, adult things. Goodbye, Prez. Thank you for hanging out. That was a very aggressive lurk. All right. Enjoy your bags of chips. Assert lurk dominance. I've gained the power to fight. My favorite power. Okay. It's my power to survive. Blah blah blah. HP attack. Okay, that's not the button to move. Prizes, you get HP and money and stuff like that and items. Cool. All right, you've got it. Yeah, I played it. It's like I played a Kingdom Hearts game before. That definitely told me how to lock on and I skipped it. I've played a Kingdom Hearts before. I figured it out. figured it out. It's L and R at the same time. I'm surrounded. Well, that's unfortunate. The blue boxes above the attack command are called deck commands. Press which one is X? Because right now I'm pressing X to attack. We'll figure it out. Found it. Ow. Ow. Overclocks? Attack enemies or certain objects to fill up the clock gauge. Each time you do, you will rise a clock level. Okay, yes, that is correct actually. Activating an ability on the clock ability tree, moving to the next tier. Okay, that's like Birth by Sleep. Okay. Okay. After you've reached one of the endpoints, you'll finish the clock point last time. We'll try to finish. Cool. Yeah, that's just like Birth by Sleep. Get him! Get him! Haha, I got him! I've leveled up! So... am I supposed to be, like, working towards something, or am I actually just, like... fighting until they're all gone? Fighting until they're all gone, okay. You receive EXP for defeating enemies. You leave level up chip. I get my USB drive. Level up. Press start when no enemies are around. Open menu. Power self you up. Power self up you. Try it now. What if I don't want to? The stat matrix. Install chips into the slots on the board to gain new powers. Look! I'm looking. Problem is I can't read the text now. All chips are powered by CPUs. Install your first chip next to a CPU and build. I'm just gonna figure it out. I'm gonna just skip the tutorial and hope for the best. It's a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, wait. Okay, this is kind of looking like 358 Days Over 2, you know, with the grid? The grid, and you can only, like, fit certain things, so it's by, and, like, that's how you leveled up. You just put the level up, little level up square in the slot. You're just doing that the same thing. Yeah. Okay. It's just futuristic days, yeah. Command matrix. In this game, every action you take is represented by a command. Use this board to install the commands you use in combat. Arm yourself with a keyblade, accessories, and a devastating. What if I just want to throw hands? Can I de-equip my kingdom key and just throw hands? Finish command chips are the most powerful attacks in your arsenal. You can use the one you've installed once the clock gauge reaches max. Okay. Did it tell me how to do that? Okay, so this is just a quick... Hang on. Oh. I would... Okay, so... Right and left, up and down. Yeah, I like that. Okay, okay. I gotta figure out the settings here. Hang on. Debug reports? Use these reports to keep tabs on your game progress. Okay. I defeated 29 of them already. Wow. Okay, so that's fine. That camera speed, fast. Chase cam? The camera will not adjust itself when you move. Oh, I don't like either of these. I don't want it to stay behind me, but I don't want it to just stay where it is. Let's do release. And press R and the camera will step to the nearest preset angle. Press R and the camera will point in the exact direction of your face. Sure, I don't know. So anyway, I keep hitting the... Okay, okay. Where's the... There it is. There's a save point. Save point. This is how you save. And you press the A button and then it saves. Wow. It's just like every single other Kingdom Hearts game that we've ever played. Every single one has this exact same tutorial. What's that strange door, I wonder? Should I save? We've been playing for 40 minutes. And we're still in the tutorial. Here's a question for you guys. Here's a question. My coworker asked me this question yesterday. Hold out the keyblade. Look at that animation. Wow. My coworker asked me this question, and honestly, it is such a poggers question. We're playing Minecraft! So what is your go-to exaggeration number? Like, when you say, like, exaggerate a number, so like, oh, I had to do X number of things today, you know, your default is 6? Nice. Mine is 12. I had 12 things to do today. When really it was like 4. But it felt like 12. Yeah. Yeah. I also like 3 for like when I know it's a small number. I also like 1,000 and 1,000,000. If it took like 5 minutes, turns into man, it took me 6 days. Yeah, it's exaggeration. I should just be telling everyone it takes like 12 minutes to get somewhere. How long does it take to get to the grocery store? Oh, like 12 minutes. It's literally down the street. Yeah, 12 minutes. So good news, Faffy. We live 12 minutes away now. You have no excuse to come visit now. And vice versa for me. Anyways, apparently we're back home on Minecraft. We live on Minecraft. Sora! That voice again. Who's talking to me? Sora, are you okay? Who's talking? How do you know my name? Have we met? Are you the woman of my dreams? Oh, that's Mickey. Gee, well, sort of. I'm Mickey. Let's just say I know you, Sora, and Sora knows me. What? This is too big brain for poor little Sora. We're good friends. Well, I guess that makes sense. We can literally feed Sora any information and he will accept it as fact. What do we tell Sora? Well, if you had this ability to tell Sora any piece of information and he would accept it as fact, what would you tell him? I would tell him that his shorts suck. That definitely doesn't make any sense. Dang it! There goes that theory. You see, I'm from another world, and gosh, it's a long story. There's this mystery me and my friends are trying to solve, but we can't get to your world, so we were hoping you'd lend us a hand. What do I have to do? Just take a look around. We're counting on you. Well, okay, but fill me in on about what's going on. I mean, you have to admit this is pretty weird. How about I explore the island and you steer me along? It's a deal. I'll give you the details as we go. Great. Okay, so the first thing we're looking for are glitches. Anything out of the ordinary. You mean the Minecraft blocks? Yeah, Minecraft. How'd they get on the island? Perfect. That's part of our mystery. Alright then, I'll try asking around. Remember, Sora, we might be worlds apart, but just say the word and I'll do my best to guide you. That entire cutscene I was just wrapping my headphone wire around my controller, and now I have to untangle it. The map. On the touchscreen is a map that shows your position and when the menus exist. Okay. That's a big map. I was not expecting it to be that big. Okay. Okay. We just had a save point, but okay. Oh. Oop, I hit the wrong button. I meant to jump. Sir, where have you been? Hey, Selfie. Would you look at the island? We're up to our ears in blocks. Who put them here? Nobody. They keep popping up out of thin air. We'll all be buried alive at this rate. What if Titus and Waka are 6 blocks under already? That's it. So, where'd they go? Down to the beach to investigate. Well, that's not far. I'll go see what's up. Okay. I suppose we can do that. Okay, blocks with an X, because it's extra. Bugs in the journal data have caused blocks to pop up all over the world. So we're playing Roblox. We're not playing Minecraft, we're playing Roblox. You can break them with the Keyblade to reveal prizes or use them as stepping stones. What if I break one that I need as a stepping stone? Like, what if? What? Oh, I can roll. Cool. Okay. Let's jump. Block. Block. I did the thing. Do you get rid of the blocks? Yeah. Oh, I must have smashed like, what, 12 of them? What? You haven't even made a dent. Oh, we actually have to like do all of them. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, selfie. Okay. There's Titus. You can tell from the 3 pixels. The blue, white, and that. Wait, that's Waka. That'd be Waka then. No, that's Titus. There's a single yellow pixel. That means it's Titus. Okay. There's Waka. Hey, Sora! Things are getting hairy here, y'all. You okay, brother? I apologize to everyone. It's been an interesting day. Where did these blocks come from, Waka? They just kinda showed up. Before you know it, they're everywhere, except... What's that block up there? I never seen one with that pattern. I'll go check it out. You sure? Yeah, wait here. Okay. Auto jump. Keep holding forward as you approach a ledge and you will automatically jump up or cross. Alright. Alright, pretty solid. So, obviously we can't break these ones. So we get, ah. So the base gets, oh wait, that's previous. Sadly, the fam has arrived. Tragic. Send them my way, I'll have a talking to them. Thank you for joining this meeting. I would like to propose that you exclude Faffy from any familial events for the time being until my stream is finished. And also, now that you're here, you must stay forever. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Okay, that's later. So surely some of these must have some kind of... Ah. I want to play Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft real bad. I can't. Stream has an entrapment curse. Yeah, exactly. So wait, I don't actually have to platform? This game is platforming for me. Look at this. I would not be this good if I get 2 HP. The blocks marked with a star are called prize blocks. Okay. Can I get a free star? I want to win the Mario Party. Smash these with your Keyblade to reveal treasure inside. No, duh! Yeah, okay. Blocks marked with silver stars contain value item. It takes 3 hits to break one. Okay, cool. Port back to Waka. No! I don't wanna! I don't Waka! Climb? I can! Okay. I found a prize block! Look! I got a blank chip. What does that do? Oh! That's what oh! What's a blank chip? Has no effect when installed. You can probably make things later then. Might as well add that. What did I learn? Scan? I like scan! Okay. Okay, gotta get used to which buttons jump and which button is attack. I really don't know. Money! I like money. I really like money, actually. Well, I like buying things. And you need money to buy things. But I don't actually like money itself. Hi, Waka. There was something inside the block. Really? Anything useful? Actually, yeah. Okay, hotshot, then do me a favor. Equip it. Oh, check up on Titus for me. We split it up to investigate. Can't have gone too far, but you know him. He's probably hidden over his head. I saw him. He's over on the island that I can't get to. I don't know how to get... Oh. Install any stat chips you find in the stat menu. Okay, now how do I get to Titus? I know where he is. How do I get to him? Do I have to go up? There he is. Oh, hello. You again. Who do you think it is? I bet it's... You know, I really think it's gonna be... Mickey, did he just... Soar, I'm picking up some kind of signal. Wait, I'm analyzing it and... Yup, no question. There's some kind of invisible door near your position. Invisible door? Is that another glitch? Let me look around. Well, thanks for announcing it. Let me just do it. just let me do it. Locating backdoors. To fix glitches, you will first need to find a backdoor into the system sector. This is getting very technical. Use the sensor on the map to track it down. As you get closer, the sensor will flash more quickly and eventually turn red. It's red. I did it. Let's just ignore Titus. We don't care about Titus. No. We care about Titus. No, we don't care about Titus. The datascape created from Jiminy's journal requires code to run. This code is housed in special areas called system sectors. Glitches in the datascape. I'm just gonna figure it out, man. Too much reading? You lose me immediately when you show me words. Oh, they're down there. What if I go break these first? Points. While inside the points, you will get points, and then you will get points for the points. Okay. Okay. Oh. Can do 2 blocks at a time. Okay. It auto jumps for you. Stop jumping. This is gonna be the most chill game. Oh. Okay, so L switches that, and that's it's literally saying on there. Alright, so I guess we just beat them all up and then get the points and then... Okay, so whenever you take damage, you lose points. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Oh. Floors defeat bug link floor. Okay. How do I get back up? Ah! Okay, okay, okay. So I examine, exit, yes. Okay. Oh. A secret star block! Wow! I got a potion! Ah! Okay, okay. Okay. Magic upgrade? I don't have magic. I mean, not in this game. I don't have magic in this game. Ow. Get him, get him, get him. Bow. Bob. I got attack upgrade. That's good. I attack a lot. I attack many things. I'm good at attacking. I level up chip. Is it edible? It's a chip, right? So it has to be edible. I'm a medic. I went to medical school for a whole 2 minutes, therefore I am a qualified, certified healer. Okay. How do I turn camera again? How do I churn camera? Churn camera. Churn camera. Chimeras. Alright, so whenever I attack... Okay, how do I... Upgrading keyblades. It's not what I wanted to know. Ability tree. Touch the tree icon. Okay. That max button. How do I use it? I did it. Defeat the last bad baddie side. Assistant criminal somewhere on the floor is your way out. Okay, so what was the other color? Green? Green is next floor, red, white is done floor? Okay. So I got a keyblade, I guess. 1.5. Oh, I already have it equipped. So why'd you tell me about changing equipment if I don't even have anything to change it to? That seems a little silly, don't you think, game? Actually, that seems like a bad idea. I'm not gonna put the potion there. Because I'm a button masher. It's not gonna go well. Oh, blank. Okay, so this is what the blank chips are for. It's... So you don't always get a new, like, ability or whatever. Okay. So you'd put it like a blank chip because it doesn't give you anything, but it does put you closer to the next ability. Okay. 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 I do be understanding now. Okay. 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 So where's the light? We must go towards it. Exit? Yes. Oh, I need to change this. Huh? Power armlet activates. Oh, wait, what? Oh, cash in your oh. Wait, do I get to choose something? I guess I get to choose what I want. Activates attack boost ability, which boosts your strength when you're down to. I want this one. Oh, I can do multiple. Okay, I might as well just get them all. What is money for? I mean, I know what money's for, but like, in this game specifically, buy chips? Probably? Ow. How worth is experience? I guess you get level up things. What's my current level? How many experiences to the next chip? Okay. Well, I'm back in one piece. But where'd that guy in the hood go? There's Titus. Oh, good. The bridge came back. Oh, so we fixed the glitch in the matrix, so then the bridge came back. Ah, whoa, hello, bridge. Being the Heartless in that weird place must have brought it back somehow. Okay, I'm understanding. I'm understanding the game now. Okay, my throat hurts. I'm gonna be real with y'all. My throat kind of hurts right now. I think I may have laughed and screamed and maybe voiced Donald too much. Yeah, okay. So I need to find the back doors to progress through this story. Okay. Yeah, my throat hurts. My throat really hurts. Oh, right. I have to go hit freaking I gotta beat up all the blocks so that Selfie will give me stuff. But I assume I have to do Titus first so that I can hit these ones. Yo, Sora! Titus, there you are. Waka was worried. Man, did you see that? The missing bridge just popped back into existence. And these blocks, last I checked, it's not April Fool's. What does April Fool's have to do with this? Too bad we don't know what's causing all this. Or do we? No, wait, you figured out where the blocks come from? Well, no, but I found a clue. Really? What do you think I've been doing all day? Having a laugh? Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Okay, you asked for it. Uh-oh, here he goes. You wanna know about the clue I found? You'll just have to earn it. Alright, you're on. Holding back. Titus is the new Riku. Because they couldn't afford the model. Ow! Man, I suck at this. Leave me alone! Oh, that's not fair! I did it first! Walk up! Titus is cheating! Got a potion. Oof! I keep forgetting how tough you are. Just don't forget what you promised. I know the clue, right? Yeesh. 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 Ah. Okay, so I'm staying or watching around now. Don't you think the time's... Prepare your Hong Kong dunks and trunks because the faff is back. The faff is back. The faff is back. Faff's back. Gonna do it again. Gonna wake up to the neighborhood. The faff is back. The faff is back. You got the corn that popped. I have popcorn. Unless my mom ate it, actually. I have fuzzy peaches though. Will those help my sore throat? They help my sore brain. Would popcorn help a sour throat? Probably not. Probably because I said sour peach rings. Yeah. So my brain died. So did my eye. So Faffy, please enlighten me to keep me sane. If you had to choose between a pickle and a donut, why would you pick the cat? I do have a bottle of honey, actually. First these blocks show up and then some weirdo in a black coat. Black coat, you saw that guy? Over by the waterfall. And I looked away for a second, he was gone. A waterfall, got it. Thanks, Titus. Well, so far, this game is pretty simple. Which I don't know. I got fire! Fire, fire! I got fire! And now it is officially a good game. Wait, was the memory used? Oh, I forgot to change the screens. Oh well, too bad. The cat is the obvious answer here because with the pickle or the donut, you don't know the situation. Pickles can be fun, but it might have you eat them, and that ain't no fun, I say. You don't like pickles? You don't like the pickles? You don't want the pickles? The pickles! I love pickles. But the donut you can eat fine, but doing anything else might be difficult. With the cat, you can't eat it or anything, so it's solid choive. Really? Is it like the cucumber part, or is it the vinegar and season and spices part? I actually didn't like pickles until college. One of the teachers was really into pickling. So there'd like always be a jar of pickles of some kind of vegetable. Usually carrots. But they were really, really good. And so I was like, you know what? Pickles ain't that bad. Being a fan of the cute chambers. Chambers. The Cunninghams. The Cumberpatch. Forgot I got a bunch of... Ah. I got a bunch of these. So what is the exclamation point for? Oh, the difficulty cheat. You can change the game's difficulty anytime you want with the gadget. Beginner is the easiest, critical the hardest. Enemies drop better items in better modes. No. Bad idea. You enjoy dill pickle flavored chips? That's fair actually, cause I love dill pickle chips, but I disliked pickles. So, dill pickle definitely tastes different. I can't explain it right now cause my brain is literally in a fog, but yeah, there is a difference. There is a... Okay. No, I do not want critical. Okay. 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 So. Freaking. What is the... What is the attack button? Grape flavor don't taste like grape at all. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that, except exactly like that. Yeah. No, I don't. SP rewards claim. Oh, so you can redo them to get them all. Oh, no. Bottom of the tip of the iceberg. What? I keep hitting the jump button when I want... Okay. That should help. Saw SP rewards and thought I was talking about SP rare cards. Sorry, wrong game. That's Chain of Memories. This is recoded. I did not unplug. I was just rerouting the controls because I kept hitting circle to attack, and X to jump, which it's not like that's the opposite. It's you know what I'm saying? So I just reversed it so that I can actually just play the game properly. I just jumped when I meant to attack. Playing the game properly, yes, indeed. You hardly remember Chain? So you could say you do not have the Chain of Memories for that game? Perfectly adjusted. No issues whatsoever. I'll probably go back, actually. did get rid of the blocks. I hit at least 12.
Way to go, Sora! You earned this! I got a defense +1.
Your chain of memories is about as long as the longest finger. Your middle finger? Any phrase possible. What? Eventually one will stick. Yeah, I'm gonna go back before I get too used to this. It was torture for you. The beginning of the game was really hard, and the last half of the game was really easy. That's interesting. I think personally for me, it kind of got harder. I enjoyed the story, but the gameplay was definitely not exactly my kind of thing. I greatly preferred Riku's route because I didn't have to think about cards. I didn't have to think about like deck building, because that's kind of what I struggled with, building a deck that actually worked, rather than working with what I have, you know what I mean? The other guy, his name is Riku. Man, these fuzzy peaches are delectable. They added the shop. You needed 3/4 through the game. And your deck was so stacked, you mopped through every enemy. What do you mean they added the shop? You can create a shop to buy cards, can't you? Whenever, as long as you have a card for it to build the room? Or am I misunderstanding? Oh, you didn't even play Riku's. Well, you should definitely go back. It's like I say, you don't have to build the deck. It just gives you a deck to work with. So I definitely enjoyed that aspect. So you didn't have to deal with also like, I also didn't have to deal with like all the deck, like the combos for certain numbers and certain Keyblade types, all that stuff. Riku literally had like 3 combos to choose from. So it's just a lot less that you had to think about. You didn't find the shop until after or during Nightmare Town? Halloween Town? Oh wait, cause the shops are cause to make a room you have to give the door a card, right? And then you can like give a certain card. So if you needed a shop, you just give the door a shop card. So I guess you were just really unlucky with getting shop cards then? Which is very unfortunate, because I think I got one in like the first world. Okay, bye Vavi, enjoy your adult things. Like a loser. Yeah. But yeah, the story was really good. Chain of Memories had a really good story. It was just kind of broken up by the weird gameplay. So anyways, the guy in black is gone. Maybe he went through the door? Whoa, what? Probably, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Good story. Questionable gameplay. There's a road for the taking if you end our world's aching. Please stop rhyming. I'm too tired for that. Who said that? Not Mickey. It was me. Oh, what? What's that bright light? I can't see a thing! Gosh, what happened? I'm still seeing stars. Oh, yuck. Huh? Not again. Look, the journal. There's a new entry. Another message. Let's see. I keep changing Mickey's voice because I don't know what the frick his voice sounds like anymore. There's a road for the taking if you end our world's aching. What does that mean? The world is aching. Not just the world, our world. Huh? Hi, look at the monitor. Hey, it's him. Whose voice was that? Who is speaking now? The world has been connected. They just took a little USB and a little auxiliary cord and boop boop. Done. Connected. Bluetooth speaker. Boo-doo boo-doo. I've been looking for you. Tied to the blit. What? There is a road you must take, but first you must end our world's aches. What aches? Are you talking about the blocks? To make this place whole, the key holds the place. Please stop talking in riddles. Hey, wait, I'm not done with you. Get back here. How was this thing? Sure, do you read me? Mickey, you've got something weird here. That guy in black left behind a... Well, it kind of looks like him if he was just a little stick figure kind of thing. You know, because you see, he was wearing a black hood and a cape. So like big circle is just his head and then his body. I think he got turned into this weird thing. Oh, I just told you my idea. What did he say again? To make this place whole, the key holds the place. I think I need to find a way through. Well, I wonder where we could find the key. I wonder where the key could be. Why don't you try the Keyblade? Brilliant! Ah! What is this place? It's a picture of him if he was a stick figure looking thing. So, are you okay? For now, anyway. Any idea where this is? I'm not sure, but I'll tell you one thing. Whatever's causing the glitches must be in there with you. If I find the cause, I can put the island back to normal? It's too soon to say. You better take a look around. Okay, here goes. Just be careful, Sora. Whatever's in there, it's powerful. Right. I feel like I'm playing the same Kingdom Hearts story 3 times. If I'm being completely honest. Because this is basically Kingdom Hearts 1, but... And also Chain of Memories. It's just different gameplay each time. With a slightly different plot. Kingdom Hearts developers are kind of lazy. Defeat enemies or bash blocks to release prizes that increase your score. Okay. fire. Burn, baby, burn.
Just got to burn out.
Burn, baby, burn.
Just got to burn out.
See, if we just keep attacking the hand, then he can't punch us. See, if his hand hurts too much, he will refrain from using it to punch us in the face, and therefore that is a win. I'll take these points, thanks.
Ah, I missed it!
So what's the point in the scoring system? Like, why is that necessary? I kind of get that, like, are we gonna get a choice of, like, ow, chips. That's what they're called. Are we gonna get a choice of chips again? Like at the end of the bosses? Arbitrary grind for 100%? Ugh. I already did that with Kingdom Hearts. With Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't want to have to do it again. Kingdom Hearts 2, 100%. 10 out of 10 would do again. It sucked. It was awful. I hated every second of it. I would absolutely want to do it again. Okay, but this is a little cool how like the block colors change. Ow. I do like how the block colors are changing to like kind of, cause it like, see, look, they're invincible now. It's like coding stuff. Recoding. Ha! It's like coding stuff. It's cause these are all just polygons, man. All just polygons. Everything here is a polygon. I'm a polygon. Did you know that? You're a polygon. And it's just really cool. Cause like, it's just... What was I talking about? What's the problem with what? What? What was I talking about? Ow. Do y'all notice that the game keeps like kind of slowing down? I might have to take a look at my settings after stream. Because I think this was an issue with 358 as well. Ow. I think, yeah, because 358 Days Over 2 had a lot of lagging issues. Ow. Ah! Although this isn't really lag, it's just, for some reason, it's just... Ow. Ow. We're okay. Ah! We're okay. We're gonna be fine. It's okay. We can do it. We just have to defeat it before it... Stop! Yeah! Before it comes back. Let's go. Okay. 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 We did it! New record. We got a star! I'm so
good at this game. Kill them before they kill you. That's right. At Fire Edge. This is just a repeat cutscene. They just literally took the cutscene from Kingdom Hearts 1 and slapped it on in here.
Huh?
Do you think Sora's all right?
No.
Wait, I'm tracking him now. Whoa. What is it? A new entry in the journal.
More hurts than the one we have just undone?
It's the Bean Channel. It's Riku! Hello! Hello, Riku! Oh, it's that guy. Oh.
Gee, now that can't be right. If the data was repaired, we should be seeing the things that were written inside my journal, right? But what we
Who's
just
that
saw,
edgy looking
that
boy?
never happened. Or at least I never wrote it down.
You mean and showing us stuff you don't know about?
I wonder what's going on inside the journal.
Aha! We found Sora!
Yay! There he is. Back in Traverse Town. Okay, so I now see the purpose of this game's existence. It's showing us things that we didn't see before. It's giving us other parts of the story, filling in the gaps. How did this happen besides what we've been told already? Yes, I'm figuring out which plot hole this is covering. Sora, are you alright? I think so. Mickey, what happened? Where am I? Gee, you must have been taken someplace else. Tell me where you are now. You mean you can't see me? Wait, the island, did I fix it? Yep, all the blocks are gone. You did a great job, Sora. Phew, thanks. That's good to hear. Glad to hear it. So, okay, I'm in a strange town. Why? Is this place full of glitches too? Could be. Might take a look around. Sure, I'm on it. Next week. Oh, there's somebody over there. I'll ask him. Hello there. Hey kid, I haven't seen you around here before. You new to Traverse Town? My name's Sora. Nice to meet you. I am an innocent 12-year-old boy. Yeah, I'm Sid. This here's my shop. So, Sora, don't suppose you ran into the triplets on your way here? Who missed? Yeah, there's 3 of them. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, tres. Uno, dos, tres. I'm on it on the next episode of Bree. Uno's a card, though. Uno is a game. Right off to see what's got the town all scrambled and... Well, they ain't come back with the eggs I told them to get. Something's wrong with the town. Who I'll say? These weird blocks popped up every which where. You clear them out, they just come right all back. Weird blocks, huh? Sounds familiar. Minecraft! Just gotta go for a little walk, you can't miss them. Hey, while you're there, while you're taking in the town, keep an eye out for the triplets, yeah? What are their names? Well, Huey, he's the feller in red. Dewey wears blue and Lou is decked out in green. Huey, Dewey, Louie. Those are dumb names for triplets, okay. Attaboy, you got any questions? Just ask around town. Will do. See you later. I forgot his name. How do video game characters remember everyone's names? It's very unrealistic. In a weird twist of fate, it's the kids that love to get milk. I'm done. If the game crashed, I would have lost an hour of gameplay. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's only 20 out of 10? Wow. Tomorrow, Friday? What day is it? Tomorrow is Friday, yes. Okay, I'm not streaming on Saturday. Tomorrow is Monday, yes. You're correct. Yeah, so I'm not streaming this weekend. I'll be streaming sometime next week. It'll probably be Tuesday again. I'll be streaming on Tuesday. Yesterday. I want dill pickle chips. Thank you, Faffy. But obtaining would mean putting on pants. And that's a lot of work. I'm going to the store. So anyway, Sir Newfies. Sir Newfies? Sir Noof? Sir Noof. 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 Noof would like a dad joke before we leave. What day are we on our dad joke calendar? I think we're on day 3. Just what is it that makes Italian desserts so appealing? One can only guess. Okay, bye! Thanks for dropping in. It's time to end the stream. I'll be back probably on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, but probably Tuesday. I'll let you know on Sunday when I hopefully post the schedule, and don't forget again this week. But we'll be back next week. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. There is no Discord, no. No Discord. Let's see if there's someone on that we can raid. That's not what I want. Ah, I almost dropped my controller. Ooh. Let's go watch a bartender. Yeah. Bartender playing Spiritfarer. Super chill. Yeah. Let's go hang out with Athena. Let's go hang out with Athena. / raid. Athena. Boon. Shine. It worked! Yay! Okay, we're gonna go raid Athena, okay? Okay. Bye guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry I'm ending kind of early. My throat just really hurts for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm gonna go, okay? Bye. Go say hello to Athena. Give her a follow. Or something, I guess. I don't know how this works. I don't do this very often. Okay, bye! Goodbye. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.